Dear Diary, this is once again me, XP, who else would be writing in you. I am still working from my laptop, as you can see by the lack of fancy shader effects on the time-lapse bit. And yes, I actually got this laptop to render out the replay mod, which I find incredible. Anyway, I've been working on the Pirate Cove and the Pirate Village around it, adding the quote-unquote black market and the pirate marketplace to the mix. I tried making the portal room into a giant skull cave, which really didn't work out since I'm not that good at building skulls. I actually think that it would be a good idea for me to ask somebody from the server to do it for me. Instead, I decided to concentrate on something that I actually can do, on the little marketing stand. I already have a fish market, a house selling explosives, and the most sinister pirate thing that every pirate should have on his ship, Foxy the Pirate's plushie shop. And now that I think about it, this might be my very own ticket to being incredibly, ridiculously rich on this server. Hey yo pretty people, welcome to the Division. My name is XP and today I'm back at my little thing, at my little mystery shack, not just because I have to place another Patreon scroll. The Patreon supporter of today is of course Ghost of the Sea, whose head I already am holding in the hands. Thank you so much for your support. Sorry I didn't capture me killing the snowman for you, but I promise I will kill a couple afterwards, after we get a couple more skulls. I actually was considering making a giant sacrificial ring for the snowman, since, you know, ever since 1.8 you can actually automate snowman creation. But I kinda figured that for our purposes that will be a barbaric overkill, as we already have 5 Patreons planned out and placed, and we have only 4 left to go, of which 3 aren't even the ones who want any reward for their contribution. But we will discuss that once the time comes. For now, let us actually get back to the subject at hand. And the subject at hand is once again Chisel and Bits mod, which I want to exploit to get ridiculously, funnily rich on this server. Check this out. Out of all the wares that I want to sell, quote-unquote sell, at the Pirate Cove Pirate Emporium thingy-magic, I realized that there is one that people would be actually willing to buy. Unlike the fish that everybody already has for free, unlike the explosive which we can generate with the witch farm, there is actually a thing, the plushes that I can create using the Chisel and Bits would be unique designs that some people might be actually interested in. So I already created the Foxy the Pirate plushie because I'm a freaking Five Nights at Freddy's fan, and sorry, no matter how I try to kind of exterminate that from myself, I'm still a fan of that series. So yeah, no wonder that that was my first one. But what people in the Discord chat of the server actually mentioned is I could go ahead and make plushes of actual Minecraft mobs. To do so, I would probably need a lot more colored wool and colored clay and colored whatever Chisel and Bits than I have. And I actually needed anyway some kind of a purpose for this room. So what I figured, what if we actually do something I really didn't want it to do? What if we try and make my own little Chisel and Bits workshop using basically the combination of my two favorite mods in this pack at the moment: Chisel and Bits and the storage drawers. Alright, check this out. First of all, out of all the add-ons that we installed for the Chisel and Bits, we right now have the Chisel and Bit tools, extra bit manipulations, which allow us to create, you know, scopes, basically. We can rotate the stuff, we can kind of sculpt things, and I haven't played with those just yet. I actually am yet to figure out how to even make them, and apparently we're gonna need diamonds, so that's something I don't really look forward to. But at the same time, there is this thing called Bit Drawer in the freaking storage drawers mod, which we could utilize to store all of our necessary bits. I really want to try it just because, well, I kinda need to try it anyway. And look at that, it even can hold 16 stacks per drawer, which I really have to ask, 16 stacks of what per drawer? It seems like a combination of a compacting drawer with a regular with a drawer that is capable of storing bits. And honestly, I haven't actually even tried to store any bits in the regular drawers just yet. There is also their own bit drawer controller, which I really don't understand why the regular one would not work. So there's another thing for me to consider. Anyway, one way or another, I don't even see myself, frankly, creating a drawer for each and every type of those things. But I really cannot not try this. So let's see what it does. Alright, here we go. Let's see what you do, or little thingy-magic. Okay, first of all, you apparently cause a lag spike. Second of all, can we store a regular... Yes, we can. Okay, where's my favorite key? Okay. Wow. 16.4 thousands. Sorry, I kind of brain farted right there. Thousands of bits. That is incredible. Alright, I crafted basically every single of those tools except for the bit wrench head, because it seems that it only, like, the only thing it can do is rotate stuff around, which I already kind of can, and I really don't think that it's worth bothering with it. So we have the carved sculpting wire, which we apparently can use for creating spheres and whatnot. Okay, yeah, would you look at that? It actually really does it. I'm sorry, but if I sound absolutely flabbergasted, it's just that this whole thing is kind of overwhelming to me. What does this thing do? Is okay. It creates holes, basically. Square ones, to be precise. That is awesome, but at the same time, flat sculpting spade. I wish I had an idea what it does. Okay, hold my hand, guys. I'm going in. Yeah, sure. I have no idea. Dear God. You gotta be freaking kidding me. No way. Are you joking? Yeah. Are you serious with this? Don't tell me it does what I think it does. Okay. Hold your breath, hold my hand. Guys, I'm going in. Holy poop. This is so overpowered, people, you don't even realize it. This thing that I'm holding right now can create scale models. I've spent an entire freaking episode making that stupid scale model of that bloody golem. And this thing right here can do it in a couple of clicks? Are you joking me right now? This is unbelievable. This is incredible here. This is something I could absolutely use. Man, I wanna bring it to the next level. I wanna use it. I want to make stuff with it. Oh my God. This means I can create stuff in the real life. I mean, inside of the game. Click it and get an instant chisel and bits design out of it. I cannot believe it. Can I get it across from somewhere else? If I make something in creative, can I go to the saved? Oh my god. I accidentally I'm afraid I used it. I made the thing. Wow. I made a wooden model of the thing that I just did. Sorry peeps, I'm having a mental breakdown right now. This is so overpowered, especially in my eyes, that I can barely contain myself. Okay, but what if we go absolutely bonkers? What if we go... Oh, this is gonna be awesome. If we gonna pull it out, of course. Pull it off. Sorry, not pull it out. Let's see. Oh, it can only go so far. Well, that kind of puts a damper on the entire project, because I really wanted myself a little model of a nether hub. But I guess we're gonna have to do that sometime later. Alright, enough screwing around. I'm thinking that we gotta actually get to work on the little plushie toys that I promised from the very beginning. Now, to actually make them more interesting and more profitable, I'm thinking that we should try and make them collectible. Something like, well, yeah, Hermitcraft Hermitron game, except kind of less stupid and at the same time more stupid, because it's plushes. It's freaking plushes. Yes, I am kind of aiming at the part of the server that will find cute and little things more interesting. So I'm kind of exploiting that gender politics and whatnot, but that's kind of point. What's on point is I want to create a limited amount of them, and I want to kind of artificially increase the price for some of them, because there are less of them than they are of anything else. And of course, yeah, with blueprints and whatnot, I can probably make whatever amount I would want. But we don't want to oversaturate the market, don't we? We want to actually make them kind of try and do what Nintendo did with the Switch. Undersupply the thing just so people actually want it more. But that's off point. What's on point? We gotta work on our first part of our collection, and the first part I'm thinking that we shall be let's say Minecraft overworld mobs. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I'm wanting to sell them at the Pirate Cove, not just because I want the Pirate Cove itself to kind of get visitors, but also just because they are supposedly, well, pirated toys. The whole idea here is that, well, they are bootleg. They are not the official Minecraft Mojang merchandise, which is why this particular skeleton has this kind of dopey, doofy looking wide-eyed expression. It's just the people who made the toy supposedly did not have the proper mold for it. Now, I kinda am slightly disappointed with the way I made the bow on this guy, and I really am happy with its face. Like, the face is great in my personal opinion. The bow, not as much. But anyway, let's try chiseling a second one of those. Let's see if I can reproduce it. Let's see if I even figured out how to chisel stuff. Okay, this is an uncolored one. Okay, can I control Z the entire thing? Okay, I don't want to toot my own horn too much right here, but I'm really proud of what I did here. Honestly, this is already something like, if you look at the skeleton and you go, yeah, this is just the Minecraft skeleton, like recreated pretty faithfully, nothing too special. This here, actually, I took some creativity from me. I absolutely love this guy. Honestly, absolutely love him. Look at him. He has his little skull cracked open on the top. He has this doughy expression where like one eye is like, eh. He even has one tooth missing. Now, this is something you will never see on official merchandise, which is once again proves that Russian bootleg toys are the best ones. Except they fell apart, but that's off point. What's on point is, let's see, can we recreate us? We can. Yeah, we can. It's just that it will take absolutely forever for me to clean up my room once again. I should really stop. I should really get myself a third of the chisel and bits bags. Alright, and the final design for today, for tonight, for whatever time it is for you, is the creeper, who I decided originally to make out of the slime, since of all the green textures available for us, for our enjoyment in the mod pack, this one kinda looks the more complex. The most complex, like proper way to say it. But at the same time, my problem is that it is kind of a see-through one. So we don't want out, like, we could actually make, and that's something that real toy makers really do, is a special edition of toys where you have like one particular mold, just it's the same mold except it's not colored and made out of see-through plastic. But really, I don't think that's a good idea. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a negative design from it. And I want to try doing the same thing. Okay, let's make sure that we have enough space in my inventory. Boop. Boopty boop. And let's get rid of the stone ones. Alright, let's hope that that's gonna be enough. Yeah, still kinda not enough place in the inventory, but let's see what we got. Let's see what we get out of this little endeavor of ours. Boop. Where's the thing? Here's the thing. Boop. Okay, needs a tiny bit of a color, but I think outside of this, his jaw kind of dropping where it's not supposed to. I don't even know which one is better. Guess we have to experiment. I'll just put both on display, and I'll just try and sell both of them. And if whichever gets bought first, that one shall be proceeded as a, you know, proper copy. I already have the design on me, so I will not have a second one. I'll just recreate the entire thing if I want to. Let's just see whichever of you two idiots wins, I suppose. And there you have it. We're back at the pirate cove. Not really cove, but, you know, pirate thing that I'm doing right now. Let's take a closer look at the shops that I already made, since I'm actually really proud of the facades here. As you can clearly see, this is what it all kind of started with. I decided to make a little fishing shop where you can buy fish and, well, guardians apparently. And somebody in the Discord chat commented that that looks not like an actual guardian but like a plush toy of it. So that's what I decided to do. That's where it all came came from. I actually had to go to a ocean monument and sneak a freaking prismarine block from it. That was really hard considering, you know, ocean sickness and what's the effect? Oh yeah, right, mining fatigue, that thing. But as you can clearly see, I'm really proud of this fishing shop. I really am proud of this stupid freaking yeah, Yeah, this looks silly, but I really like the sign that I have going on it. And I also am really proud of the fact that you can kind of see which shops are doing bad, and which are doing better. Like, you don't really need a fishing shop. The fishing shop will not have much success amongst the pirates who supposedly all can fish by themselves. Also, I even made a little fishing rod around here with that's supposed to be a fishing rod, by the way, with a little spring, just string going into the water. So that's kind of why the fishing shop is, out of the three, the poorest one so far. You can kind of see that by the materials used. And next to it is a much more successful TNT shop, where you can buy apparently salami and cannons. But yeah, you can clearly see it sells TNT, it sells explosives, and obviously pirates will need explosives in their endeavors. And finally, there's the most successful one, the toys shop, which I really am hoping that the people of the server are gonna pick up. So let's enter it, and I haven't walked on the interiors just yet. Out of all the interiors, the proudest thing is of course the window on which you can already see the pirate Foxy plushie just sitting there, because that's kind of his shop, so he's kind of a mascot. I'm wanting to create a second one of those, but as you can see, this one is sadly a part of the window. So to do this, to create another one of those designs, I will have to kind of copy the entire window and tear it apart, which I can do, and which I would totally do. It actually should probably be relatively easy to do if I really want to, but that's gonna come later. At this point, we're trying to make money off of those four right now, and the money I decided to make out of them is let's put it this way. Overworld monsters set. One out of this is supposedly also set one, like, out of 2, because there's gonna be 2 set with 4 toys in each, and I assume 5 diamonds per not per toy, but 1 diamond, 5 diamonds each should be a fair enough price, considering the fact that we have freaking vein miner on this server. Diamonds are really easy to come by, and the chisel and bits designs aren't. So hopefully no one will just copy their designs, because that would be incredibly easy to do, but then again, kind of expected. And hopefully we will be able to sell at the very least one of those. That would already be a success. Hopefully it's gonna be one of the creepers, so I can finally decide which one I want to continue and which one I want to kind of discontinue and keep as a trophy for myself. But anyway, guys, thank you everybody so much for watching. I know this episode has been a bit of a doofy one, especially considering the theme, but I'm really proud of what we have come up with here. And yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment if you have something to say. Leave a comment if you have a suggestion to the toy shop. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. This has been Slow XP. This has been The Division. To be continued.